Hey everyone, happy Friday to you. It is October the 6th. Happy birthday if it is your birthday. So yesterday I spent all day, well not all day because I did have to go run errands, but I edited my vlog and my art video for the week. So by the time you're seeing this, both are up on my channel, so go take a look-see at them. The art video was the redoing of the gnome. I think he turned out so stinking cute. I love him. And when I went out, before I went out, I actually was like, let me start thinking about my 12 days of Craftmas. It's coming up. I'm gonna have to start working on the videos, and I need to go ahead and have a game plan of what I'm doing. So I already had bought some kits. I mentioned that in my last vlog from Hobby Lobby. So I had some of those. So what I did, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on potterybarn.com and I'm going to look at their Christmas decor. And I'm going to try to dupe them. I'm going to try to do it for a fraction of the cost. These things are crazy expensive, y'all. Well, if you've ever been in Pottery Barn, you know. I mean, of course, I will admit they are gorgeous. Their stuff is gorgeous. I will admit it. But, look, if we can dupe it, especially if it's a holiday decor, why not, right? Well, let's just do it. So, that is pretty much what Craftmas is going to be this year, doing kits and duping Pottery Barn. So, yay. So, while I was out, because I had to go grocery shopping, I did go look at a few places, the Dollar Tree, of course, Walmart, just to see if they had some of the things that I'm going to need. They had some Christmas stuff out, but of course not everything yet, probably in about a week or two. I'm gonna go early and I'm gonna get it done because I went to also look for Halloween stuff that I could do and slim pickings, especially at the Dollar Tree, because of course I waited too long. Here we are, what, 3 weeks out from Halloween, and it was just very slim pickings, but I did get a couple of things. I got one thing at Walmart that I'm going to do, so that will be next week's art video, is doing some Halloween decor. But yeah, I just wasn't in the mood, and we, you know, with Roxy and everything, I wasn't in the mood to really do much of anything. So that's why I'm late to the game this year, but I do have ideas for next year because I have seen some things and I'm like, I can do that next year. So, or I might, I don't know. There was one thing that I saw that I'm like, I could do that. So if we go out this weekend, I might grab that and do. I don't want to give it away, you know, and you know, so you can watch the video. But those are on my agenda. I do have to, believe it or not, I need to start getting ready and going ahead and doing my Craftmas videos because they take time to film and then they take time to edit, and I want to get them started December 1st, and I like to have them at least all done by December 1st. If I have a couple left to edit, I'm okay with that, because if not, I feel so stressed and overwhelmed. So if I can get them done ahead of the game, I will feel so much better. So I'll probably start working on those next week as well. Start videotaping or filming them. That way I can take my time with the editing on it if I just go ahead and film them. I'm also needing to really work on Barry's diamond painting that I bought specifically for him for his birthday. His birthday is in late November. So I do have a little bit of time, but y'all, this thing is huge. And so far, I've only done one little square that took me a few days to do. But of course, I'm only working on it intermediately, right? I've started another little square. So my plan is starting probably, well, today, I'm going to start working on it every day, except for maybe Sunday or Saturday if Barry's off. An hour every morning. Like after I have my coffee and wake up and do all that before I do anything else, I'm going to spend an hour working on this diamond painting because I got to get it done for his birthday. So, that is what's been happening and what's going on. I did buy a new sketchbook I want to show y'all. Is from Bailey J. She is a YouTuber. She's been on YouTube for like 10 years or so, and she's a vlogger, but she's also a small business. She used to do art videos. She doesn't quite do them anymore. She vlogs more now. She kind of does this kind of format where she'll vlog but then add whatever art she's working on into it, but usually the art is for stuff for her store. So, but this sketchbook is so gorgeous. I love it. It is embroidery. She also has been starting to do embroidery stuff, and it is so hard for me not to start that, but I know myself, I will get irritated with it, and to me it's just such a, it would be so stressful, especially if you're trying to sell this stuff, because you have to buy the shirt, the sweatshirt, whatever you're embroidering on, so that's money. Then you have to buy the thread, you have to buy the machine. Like, she has a commercial type machine where I would just buy like a little embroidery sewing machine type thing, you know what I'm talking about, to do it, because I don't have all that money. But then what if it stitches wrong? Then you've wasted all of that and all of that money. It's such a, I don't know, it would just stress me out. If my store did well and all of that, I would probably try it, because, you know, it would balance out, but not right now. But, you know, it's kind of cool. Another thing that I've been tempted to do is the tufting, the making of rugs. Watching Artsy Mad Woman do it is, oh my gosh, I love these rugs so much. But again, she has a tufting gun and all of that kind of stuff, which costs money. That's why I wanted to try the punch needle. And I know they make them where you can use yarn as well, which is what the tufting uses, is yarn. I also have my latch hook that I could do, but if I want to do a big rug or a nice size rug, I don't know about the latch hook. Plus with latch hook, I don't think you can trim it to make it not be long, you know. So that's another thing with tufting, you can trim it to make it look like a legit rug, right? So I'm trying so hard not to get into that, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't promise anything. So anyway, that is what's happening, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the diamond painting. I will film a little bit of that and put that in here just for you to see what the progress and such. And I want to show you the sketchbook, because I'm telling you, it is absolutely gorgeous. So I thought about I could do Inktober in it, but I don't know if I'm doing Inktober this year. I started, there's only been one year that I completed it all 31 days, and I think it was 2018 that I did that. And every year I start it, do a few days, and I just lose interest because the prompts don't inspire me. And I mean, no fault to the guy. He's been doing this for 10 years, maybe even more. I don't know. And, you know, it's hard to come up with prompts for that many times that are supposed to be Halloween related. So, I don't know. We'll see. There's other prompts out there that you could do as well. So maybe I'll look at that. But I thought that would be fun to put in my new sketchbook. But you know, the first page is always the scariest, because you don't want to open up your sketchbook and see this janky looking thing in it. I mean, it is a sketchbook. But this is more than just a sketchbook though. I mean, just wait. You'll see what I'm talking about. It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. So let me turn you around. I'm going to show you. Here is the sketchbook. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love it. And this is all embroidery. Again, it's Bailey J. Ugh. And look inside. It even has this kind of paper. It is so nice. The paper is so thick. You can use marker, watercolor, acrylic paint. I'm sure oils or whatever, but you would have to, of course, leave it open for days and days. But it's just gorgeous. I saved up to get it. It was a little pricey, but I don't know. I just wanted to support her and just have something beautiful. So that's my sketchbook. So let me get my diamond painting and get started. Well, good morning, everyone. It is October the 9th, Monday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. It is Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day here in the States. So, Amanda has the day off. Barry does not. He had to go to work. So, I'm probably going to be spending quite a bit of time with her today, but I did get my wood to start my planter. So, I'm just cutting today. Lightly sanding, that's it. 2 hours tops. I did not work on the diamond painting. I'll probably maybe do that later on today or do a couple hours tomorrow. I don't know. But I wanted to get this done. It's a nice crisp fall morning, so it feels great out. So I want to just take advantage of that so I won't be so hot like I got last time. So yeah, I'm gonna make the bench, y'all. Or the planter with the privacy fence wall on it. So I'm super duper excited. I hope you are too. So yeah, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Okay, I'm done. Actually, I mean, you don't need to be that close to my grill. 17 of these I didn't even have to cut. They're the width of the picket, so that was a nice surprise. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. I just wasn't paying any attention. So now I'm going to sand. So I liked sanding. Now, like I did on the bench, because the bench needed to be really smooth, you know, because people sit on it, people touch it. You don't want any splinters, but this is a planter, so it should be good with just a one pass, smooth one pass. That's all I'm doing, one pass. Gina, one pass. We'll see. Yes, I'm masking up because I don't want sawdust. This is that fine sawdust. I don't want to breathe it in, so it's a pain, but I want my lungs to be okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so I finished sanding. Didn't take very long because, again, one rough pass. And the only reason I did that was so that I will prevent splinters a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I did that. But let me tell you. Okay, so the plans called for cedar picket fence without the dog ears, without this. Well, one, Home Depot did not have them. I would have to get them ordered and delivered to me. I needed 21. They cost almost $5 each. No, thank you, ma'am. No, this was like $2.18. So all it does is aesthetically, you know, it will look better because it will all be flushed. But I'm okay with it looking the way that it's going to look because I'm planning on putting plants that maybe cascade over, so it would be covered anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? So that is that, but that's all I'm working on today. I told myself only cut and sand, so that is all I'm doing today. I really want to start building, but I'm going to listen to my past self. I overdid it when I made the bench, doing it all in one day, because by the end I was really tired and I feel like I made some mistakes that if I had been fresh, I would not have made them. So I'm going to listen to myself and just hold off until tomorrow to put this bad boy together. So I'm done with that for today. Yay! So now I'm going to go play some video games. Okay, so I told a little fib. I'm going to start putting it together. I cannot stand it. I want to see what it looks like. But if I start to get tired, I'm going to stop. But I'm going to start. Okay, y'all. I have made another one of these. This is Editing Gina here. Since I made this one. And I've learned a few things. Number one, I used a clamp to clamp down the piece that I am screwing into. Second thing, these screws suck. These are 2.5 self-tapping screws that absolutely suck. I hate them. They are frustrating. You will see. I used them on the bench too, and I hated them when I put them on the bench as well. I ended up having on this one to use a drill bit actually to start pilot holes, which you're not supposed to need to do because they're self-tapping. Lies. But I hate these screws. They're so frustrating. So on the second one that I made, the second planter, I used just 2-inch screws. They work very well. And again, I clamped down the one board that I'm screwing into to keep it, you know, from moving, and that way I can also make sure that it was squared. So there's quite a few things that I've learned by doing this. You know, the first time you do something, you should learn things that you can do better, which I did. So, but I will talk a little bit later on. Another thing that I didn't realize until I think it was the next day that I had done incorrectly, but I'll talk about that a little bit later on in the vlog. So yeah. But I have made another planter. It only took me maybe 3 hours to do it, the second one, because I learned things. So enjoy my frustration. Okay, so this is what I've got done so far. I cannot lift it. And my arms are not long enough to go any further. So I have to wait till Barry gets home to lift it. But this is it so far. Oh, this was a little bit of a challenge. I don't think this is a beginner thing at all. I mean, it's a little challenging. Not quite as challenging as the bench. But yeah, I hope it's level. I don't think it's squared, even though I tried my best. So, but we'll see. Whee! I know. I said I was only going to cut and sand. Well, I couldn't help it. I just wanted to end up seeing what it was going to look like. And I think it's going to be so pretty. So, all right. I'm done. It's like 1:30. So I'm going to eat lunch, go play some video games. Yay! Good morning. It is Tuesday, October the 10th. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. I know somebody whose birthday is today, so I need to wish them a happy birthday in person. So anyway, how's everybody doing? I am tired. I guess I'm too old to be doing some of this stuff that I'm doing. I don't know. It just wears me out. But I'm going to finish the bench today. I did not get it finished yesterday. But I'm going to finish it today, hopefully. The back side at least. Maybe I'll be able to get the front side done. I'm not sure if I can lift it. That's the thing. Barry made it look so easy. So anyway, I am also going to work on my art video today. So I don't want this to take like all day. I have a couple of cool ideas for Halloween. Some Halloween decorations that I want to try today. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, so I don't think I'll film me finishing up the bench because all it is just screwing in the boards. So that would be boring, but I will show you it once I get it done. Yee! I'm excited, y'all. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Is it perfect? No. The next time I make it, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it when it's done and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so you see it's a little off. It's a little slanted there, over here too, right, like there. I think it's because of what I used. I used my circular saw and it didn't cut straight. So there's quite a few things that I learned. That was one. I'm using a miter saw the next time. And then the plans said 1 5/8 screws, but then when you kept reading, it said 1 1/4. I just went by the purchase list. So I have all these screws sticking through. So 1 1/4 screws will be next to use. But other than that, I'm happy with it. I think it's going to do its job and look nice. So I think it's pretty good. Yeah, especially doing it for the first time, you know. So I will probably put this one down in my corner over there, and put jasmine on it and let the jasmine grow to cover up them screws, and for it to go on the fence and stuff. And then I'll make another to go here at the patio. But we'll put this one at the patio. I'm not going to plant anything in it right now, put dirt in it or anything, until I get another one built. So yeah, I'm excited. I think it looked really good. Again, I'm going to use my miter saw next time because it'll cut straight lines. My little saw is not fat enough, I think I talked about this, to go through the whole 2 inches. So it's great for 1-inch stuff, but 2-inch lumber, not so good with it. So I should have used my miter saw. You live and learn, you know what I mean? So anyway, I went and got 3 more boards, so I need to sand them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put them on and it'll be done. And then Barry and I can move it to where it needs to go. I'm excited. I'll show you once I get it done. I had to use a ladder clamp to hold that final board. Okay, so it's done. Dudes, I love it so much. Hold on. Okay, now you can see it in all its glory. Isn't it great? Oh my gosh, I love it. It was fun to build with those little tweaks I talked about earlier. It's going to be great. But I love it. I don't even mind the dog ear ends. I don't think you can really, I mean, I don't know. I'm not paying attention to it. There's Freebears. I had to use the ladder. But there it is, all in its glory. This is the back side of it, of course. So let me show you the, and there's the front. I think it's gonna be great. You know what I think of me growing it? Herbs. I have a little herb garden. I have to research though, because this gets a lot of shade here, so yeah, I love it. Okay, y'all, I was just sitting out back looking at the planter like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. It's so huge. And then I kept looking at it and I'm like, this just still does not seem right. I don't think she had like the front part, you could see that and all that. So, and plus, I bought enough pickets. I bought 21. I had to go back and get 3 more. I'm like, why am I shy 3 pickets? That makes no sense. So I'm sitting back in my area, just looking at it, counting, and I'm like, I used 21. I don't understand. Why? Did I not buy 21? I know I did. We all counted them like 3 times. Y'all, I was supposed to use 2x4s for the back part. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, these middle parts, right? Those were supposed to be 2x4s. And you're supposed to have cut them 71 something inches. Which of course I didn't cut these because it didn't say to. And then these, the back part, is supposed to go on the front side. I was supposed to screw them in from the front side. Like from down here up, I should have screwed them in this way, not behind. So that is why it is messed up, and that is why I was 3 short, because I used 3 when I was supposed to use 2x4s. And I didn't buy enough 2x4s, because if I would have, I probably would have been like, I am missing a 2x4. And on my cut list, I wrote the cut list down so I wouldn't have to look at my phone, and I totally did not write to cut 3 2x4s, 71 and 7/8 or 71 and a half, whatever it is. So that's my bad. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Again, like most things, this is my first go at it. I'm gonna put it back in the back. Jasmine's gonna grow on it, and I think it will be just fine. I'm not worried about it. And I was also thinking, because where I'm putting it, which is right here, this area in between where the table is at, I want to see the good side of the fence like I do my fence, right? I don't want to see this part of the fence, and the planter is going to be facing out towards the fence. So when I make the one for this side, I'm going to have to make it similar to this, but I will use 2x4s and not the pickets. I was wondering why this was just, oh, I don't know, but it's working. It's fine. Because I will make another one for that back corner. This is the corner I'm talking about. And I will make that one correctly, because I'm going to do like a V shape to have privacy for where the hammock is at. I tell you what a lot of it is. When I'm out there, I'm preoccupied. Even though I'm trying to concentrate, I am still a little preoccupied with the neighbor, because, you know, I'm making noise because I'm using power tools and all that kind of stuff, and I just don't want any hassle. So I put my earbuds in and try to ignore, you know, like, so if she did say anything, which I don't know if she would, but you never know. She's unstable. I wouldn't hear her, and I could just move on with my day. But there's still in the back of your mind that, you know, and so it still kind of preoccupies. Not that it is an excuse, but I did read the plans like 3 times. I read through them 3 times, so I don't know. It's just serendipity, I guess. It's just the way the fates wanted me to make this thing. So that's how I made it. I was wondering too why I was $10 under from what I thought it was going to cost. It was $10 cheaper. And I was like, why is it $10 cheaper? And I thought maybe I had added too many 2x4s, because at first I did it enough to make 2. But then I was like, I'm only going to make 1 this week, and then I'll do probably another one next week. So, but anyway, that's the saga. But it's done. I am proud of it. It's not perfect by any means, but I am proud of it, and I just loved doing it too. I had a lot of fun doing it, so that's all that matters. All right, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I do need to start my art video now, and because it is still Tuesday, there's a couple of things that need to dry and all that kind of stuff, so woo-wee. All right, y'all, I hope that y'all are having a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.